So my criminologist asked her, so why are you still in that relationship? She says, I don't have any money to go and rent. And the man will beat you. The man will call you to tell you to kneel down, raise your hands, and the man will call you goat. And the man will tell you, get up after 15 minutes, go and fix something for me. And when you are done, clean up and meet me in the bedroom. What rubbish is that? Woman, you are not inferior to anybody. Don't think that marriage is all that makes you. Please understand that you are important.
Hello everyone, we studied the matter of late Mrs. OSINACHI Wanchuku, where a husband turned to RIP. So this video, when I want to do so, now about one popular female pastor, where a husband is still also pastor. Okay, so the pastor name now Pastor FUNKE, popular woman where everybody knows. So she has this shocking revelation about marriage and the abused marriage and domestic marriage. Okay, my wonderful people. So please, if you are just watching for the very first time, why not subscribe and on your notification bell so that anytime I do upload, you'll be the first to be notified. To my new subscriber, you are highly welcome, and to my returnees, may God bless you. So Pastor Funke have this to say, gone are the days, not talk say you be Christian, when your husband will beat you, will tell you, say me you kneel down, carry stone or hold anything for your hand, stay there for 15 minutes, then he will not say, oh yeah, before I open my eye, get up and go and fix something for me. Like 10 minutes, let the pandemic and the new soup be ready. He said now he said not they exist again at all. She as a pastor, she not they advise any abuse marriage at all. She not advise anybody that they say for abuse marriage. My correct people. I wanna see the matter because the matter there it get as it be when I hear about this preaching about this man. You understand? I was shocked. I said, God, waiting really they happen for inside this place, my correct people. So now I say make I let una know waiting they on board, my wonderful people. You understand? At the end of the story, now I say okay, I need to bring this video come outside. Just like the way talk about many things. She even talk say na bad and a wickedness. When man go dey maltreat his wife or when woman go dey maltreat his husband. Now that one be my preaching every time. Say, how can a man or a woman be maltreating her husband or the man maltreating his wife? And una know say una go date in their kingdom come. It's like you are maltreating yourself. If you are maltreating your husband or you are maltreating your wife, you are maltreating yourself. You understand? It's not done. Now waiting I dey always dey talk about be that my wonderful people. Just like the rumor sorry guys, I say rumor, just like the news they go up and that say OSINACHI husband beat her to RIP until she enter a coma. So this pastor wey they call Pastor Enoshe, they say the pastor don't know anything about the relationship. Say abuse dey inside the marriage, you understand? So a lot of people even they imagine say why pastor not see am for vision. Now everything pastor wants see for vision. Now pastor wife now they talk now say no woman should stay in abused marriage. You understand? He say for relationship, if any man slap you, you go know say now beat, you go they beat you, they go. Pastor Adeboye don't first talk am for Redeemed Christian Church of God say any woman where you know fit cook for man, as soon as they courtship, no say that place na no go area. Any man where they beat you as soon as they friendship, no say na WW ring na go turn you to tomorrow. But people will say, yeah, I believe say it will change. It's not going to change because it be like fish where you don't dry, you don't go bend again or you don't go straight again. You understand? So Pastor Funke review a lot of things for inside this video where she do concerning husband and wife where they always dey violent. If your husband and the type of person wey no dey use mouth take dey talk na agbian na gbasgbos, abeg wetin you dey wait for? Waka kpuru keremi, you comot. Or your wife na person wey no fit talk to you, na so hit. No, they not talk say me husband and wife no get misunderstanding. They will get misunderstanding, but not to the one way they will come to use something like sharp something until they hit each other. You understand? So this woman, she went too soon, and her music really, oh my God, really touched a lot of souls. You understand? So my people, this advice wey Pastor Funke want give una so, abeg, including me, may we use until they work. May we not say because of our children, I don't want to live. If you don't want to live, according to a parable, say, where you for no one live, you fit turn ROIP for there. You understand, my people? So now wetin dey sup for inside this matter be this one. You understand? So I go leave una make una watch the full episode. Happy view, guys.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Thank you. So my criminologist asked her, so why are you still in that relationship? She says, I don't have any money to go and rent. And the man will beat you. The man will call you to tell you to kneel down, raise your hands, and the man will call you goat. And the man will tell you, get up after 15 minutes, go and fix something for me. And when you are done, clean up and meet me in the bedroom. What rubbish is that? Woman, you are not inferior to anybody. Don't think that marriage is all that makes you. Please understand that you are important. With or without marriage, don't die in any abusive relationship. And I want to say this to, well, I'm not a pastor, I'm a pastor's wife. And I've been a pastor's wife for 33 years. Those of you that are privileged to have spiritual authority over people, please stop telling them to stay in abusive relationships and be praying. If they were your blood relation, will you tell them to stay there? How can you as a pastor, somebody tells you that my husband is beating me, my husband is slapping me, while my wife has brought out a knife, and then you say to the person, stay there, I will be praying for you. God can never hear that kind of prayer. Please, stop telling people. That is abuse of power. Submission is not subjugation. Submission is not slavery. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 is preceded by verse 21. Submitting one to another. Every aircraft has a pilot and a co-pilot. The fact that you are the head of the relationship does not mean you should kill the body. Does not mean you should kill the body in the name of religion. Then I say the woman is not submitting. Submission, Bible submission, not demonic submission. Bible submission is strength put under control, and you submit one to another. Pastors, please stop this evil. Pastors' wives, please stop this evil. Can you allow your own daughter or your own son to stay in an abusive relationship and tell him or her to be praying while you are fasting until he or she dies? Let's stop this rubbish. It is not biblical. It is not biblical. Please, I'm going to invite one or two of you. Please understand that nobody should tell you to stay in any abusive relationship. It does not matter the title, bishop, assistant GO. It does not matter the relationship. Don't die before you seek for help. It's not slavery. It is not slavery. It is not slavery. Let's stop this rubbish. It cannot continue. If you're a pastor and you are hearing me, and you can please forward this to your pastor, it is not biblical for you to tell people to stay in an abusive relationship while the man is beating her and slapping her and frustrating her psychologically. You know, another. Okay, is FUNKE saying that people should leave their marriages. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is any marriage that is not worth the onion, let the parties please step out into safety first before you now begin to talk about reconciliation. And any man that raises his hand to beat his wife needs psychiatric attention. That is it. Needs a psychiatrist. Needs to see a psychiatrist. You cannot begin to use the Bible. You too, you can read the Bible. Your life is important. Job chapter 12 verse 3. You are not inferior to anybody. Not your husband. What will now happen to the children that this woman has left? Move to another house and go and pray there. God will hear your prayers there. We've lost enough. Please, let's stop this. Maybe telling a woman, don't give up. Don't give up your marriage. Fight for your marriage. You can fight for your marriage from afar. You can fight for your marriage from another house. Not in the house of an animal that is beating you and killing you. I'm so sorry to say this. Let that man stay in jail. And say, abortion, we must forgive. He must be born again. Let him be born again and be an evangelist in the prison. That's my take. I'm going to ask some of you. Yes, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, physical abuse. Don't take any. Everything is nonsense. Fight from a distance. Fight from afar. Don't live with an animal. Some people, they do not even deserve to live among human beings. Why will you kill your wife? Okay, let me listen to a few of you. I was so upset tonight. Some of you just joined. I'm in Zambia. I just finished preaching. I got to my hotel room and I saw that news. It pained me. So let me see who has a comment. You want to join? Send me a request. A few minutes, I should be done. We're saying no to abuse. A lot of you. So let me, I don't know, this first person I've accepted. Let him be an evangelist in the prison. Yes. There are people there that need to be saved. And he's a coward. Any man that beats his wife or kills his wife is a coward. It's an animal. Let the person go. Okay. I've accepted. I don't know who else is joining me. He sent me a request. You have a question? What about the husband that has rubbished his wife? Image with the in-laws. That one is another thing. We will look. Okay, there's a request. So I'm accepting your request. Yeah, I've accepted. So great. No to abuse. That's what we're saying. You sent me your request and I have. Is it okay to live with a proud man if he doesn't abuse you physically? That's fine. Separation is not divorce. You can separate. But please don't let any man kill you. What's going on? Some of you sent me a request. You want to make a comment?
Good evening, ma.
Great. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Olamide. I don't know if you can see me.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir.
I'm so honored today to come here live. I'm called Dr. Franklin from Uganda.
Oh.
I think here we need to address the seed called a male. To be born a male is by God's choice, but to be man is by character. We have many boys trapped into adult bodies. We are dealing with the character of men. You cannot be a man and lay your hands on a woman. You convinced him with your tongue. The same tongue can talk to that woman sense. I always tell men, improve your argument, but don't quarrel. I've been married, ma, for 19 years. I've not slapped my wife. 19 years. And I thank God for that. The problem here, we have people who have spiritualized everything in church. We have failed to address the character in church. We have looked at offering. We have looked at opportunities. We have looked at these men who have money come and sit in front. They can not open even their Bible to their business partners. We have people in church. We have turned the church into entertainment. We have locked Christianity into a place that is not a place of divine glory. And because of that, the church has lost more authority, even pastors, to teach their people, because themselves have been put into a place of compromise. He's scared if he talk to John, he'll leave the church. He's the one bring the big tithe instead of saving his soul. We have a church that is crippled today, that we have more people coming on our pulpit naked, not dressed up, and they're ending up sleeping with the pastors in pulpit, and we cannot address those issues. So a pastor has no more authority even to guide his own believer to stop beating his wife, because himself is trapped by Jezebel's spirit seated inside. So what are we dealing with today? We are dealing with a male seed that is meant to build men. We are dealing with a seed of men, and the church is preaching Jesus, hallelujah, but we are not teaching how to boys to become men, because we have many boys trapped into adult bodies. A real man will not beat his wife. He's born to protect his territory with jealousy and strength. Look at the lion. They protect what belongs to them. A man, when you protect, you don't batter. You protect to elevate. You talk sense. You can negotiate. You can speak about a lot of things. The seed here called a male has gone out of hand because the real men have not sharpened the real man. And I can tell this man, it is man that needs to be fixed. And if you're a man and you're here, if you're still beating your wife, you are a coward. You are nothing but a coward. Number two, you are not going anywhere in heaven. Number three, your prayer will never be answered because it's biblical. If your wife is not in harmony with you, no heaven is already closed. No business, no nothing that you work. If your woman holds your prayer, then you'll not go nowhere. So if you want to fix your life, fix first your wife, fix your home, fix your family. If you can't lead your home, you can't lead a company. If you can't lead your family, pastor, no matter how many tongues you talk and how many countries you've traveled, you are completely a backslidden. You need a savior. You need to be salvaged. I'm talking about a seed of a man. A man needs to be addressed, man. Until we raise our boys to get them from that boyhood into manhood, we are still having men who think that beating a woman is a glorious. The polygamy system that we are born with in Africa gives us stupidity and sadness that in our age we must beat our wives while we are talking to them. We can buy them flowers when they are so mad and they will hear our voice. We can turn bad into good. We can take them even dinner when they are so much annoyed. And we can tell them this dinner is yours, though I have been bad. Let me tell you something I do, Mama. 31st December, lead as I am. I've traveled 69 countries of the world. I have children and spiritual children. I can tell you, every 31st December, I kneel down and I tell my wife, I'm sorry for everything I've done this year. I could have not been correct. Give me opportunity to serve you this year. Every year, my wife renews a spiritual contract with me and her to build back what we have built together. And I tell her, it doesn't matter what, kneeling down, I'll still stay man in the house. I'll still have the beard, and I'll still have my 3 boys working. And I'm here to speak to child of God who is here. Don't let any man abuse you. You are not living with a man. You are living with a boy. Let me say this. I know there's some people who say, oh, when someone is an elder, is wiser. Listen to me, baby. I've found foolish elders. Stupid elders. Have found men who are grown up, but they're still decapacitated, broken, still running with young girls whom they can even be the fathers to. Now I want to speak to those who are in church, in choir. If your pastor still tells you to open up your pants, tell him, I'm sorry, you've just closed my door. I'm going to the next church. A church is like a hotel. If you are not satisfied here, you can be fed to the next hotel. Go to the next place. Mama, if you're still here and you are being abused and battered by a man, you have a boy trapped into his doorways. Because what makes a man is not his education, not his beard, not his thinking, not his looks, not his age. It is what comes out of him. You are a product of that. Lastly, if you have a husband, he's surrounded by second character, is a product. Surround yourself with 6 men. You're about to become the 7th one. Surround yourself with 5 stupid people. You are going to be the 6th one. Watch out who is the friend of your husband. Ask him, who are you? Find out before you get married. Who is his circle? You're a product of what you read, what you see, and what you hear. Men, we must fix this problem. This should not happen on the face of Africa. We are born to protect our territory, but not to destroy what has been given to us.
Oh my God!
I want to show you something here. Come here, see, Mama. Come. This is my beautiful wife, Mama. You know her.
Oh, she's so beautiful. How are you,
19
Mama?
years. I've not slapped this woman. I've not been her. She's here. We've been talking in today. This is my angel.
Oh,
so this is what it is, Mama. We must create a generation. And let me say this. You cheap men who still think that you can batter your wife and go away. Another generation has been born. God is raising up men and women like us to speak manhood into boyhood. And you will transit. We will prepare you how to protect what God has given you. And let me say this. Don't be deceived that every pastor is a man. We have many pastors who are still boys. Their priorities is car, not a mission. Their mission is they're on competition with themselves. They're competing with another neighbor. No. We have pastors who are trapped into their history. Some of them have urban excitement. They've just entered into Abuja. They want to look somebody else. Am I talking to somebody? In the kingdom, we don't compete. I'm talking to you and I'm speaking to you. I'm not here for any competition. I'm not here to show anyone. I'm here to speak to you that you better grow up, teach your men how to be men. And if you cannot teach them how to be men, invite mama, invite other men of God to sharpen men to know how they can walk, how a man can be clean in the home, how he can groom up, how he can walk out, how he can live peace at home and find peace where he wants to work. Mama, I thank you. And I don't know if I've told you, you are my model. I love you. I believe in you. I've been following you for the last 6 years. 6 full years. Wow. 6 full years. And I pray you that God would bless you. God will keep you. And I'm encouraging these women. There are men there God has kept to lift you. There are men God has built to lift you. And don't give up. Don't say everything is bad. No. You just met one of the rotten ones. There are great men outside there who love God. God bless, Mama.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Mondo. Okay, please take note of his handle because I'm going to bring him back. I'm going to do a live Instagram. We're going to discuss. Bless you, sir. Men, can we talk?
Yes, can we talk with the male? We need to deal with the male. We need to talk some about the foundation. We need to talk them about pillars. How do we build the pillars? How do we sustain the pillars? How deep can we put our pillars down to have the right one?
Thank you, doctor. I'm going to invite you to.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You can leave. Thank you. Wow. End of discussion. End of discussion. I've been married 38 years to my husband. He has not shouted at me once. He has not said you are stupid or you are silly once. I have shouted, not to talk of raising his hand. So there are still good men. Those ones that beat their wives, they are cowards. And a man that killed his wife, I saw it on NHN page. That's why I came on IG Live today. I'm so sorry to say, let him go to jail. Go to jail. I don't want to say let him rot there. Let him become an evangelist there. But we don't want him among human beings. He's an animal. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come back to discuss the issue of men from boyhood to manhood, because there are still good men out there. Thank you, thousands of you, without any prior notice. You joined me tonight in spite of, the Wi-Fi, whatever. I'm in Zambia, and it's been fantastic. I thank God for the honor of hosting all of you today. God bless you. Please have a fantastic night. We will continue this discussion until it is published on rooftops. You touch one woman, you have touched all of us. God bless you. Have a great, great night. I'm going to save it, and you can rewatch. God bless you. Thank you.